Thank you so much. So, very good introduction for us. So, my name is Yasushi Kodama from the JMOOC and Hosei University, Japan. So we are just every year just produce to our status, current status of our approaches. Then today's title is current status of AI-driven educational system in Japan. Before the presentation, that I discovered the generative AI is extremely effective for the generating research ideas and developing tools. I just make from this site, then like this games or some little small application is very quickly using generative AI. So we are just little bit reflective to the third wave of AI at this time. So this time is a third wave of AI, right? So first AI boom is from the 1915, and the second wave is 1980s. At this time, we in Japan just making to the ICOD, Institute of New Generation of Computer Technology, so founded by 1982, produced by some major Japanese tech companies like this, NEC and Fujitsu and Hitachi, so on. At this time, the Professor Amari from the Tokyo University just producing the back propagation mechanisms at that time. So we are just making some system of parallel inference massing and logic programming language like this. Then around the 2010s, at this time, 1980s, the propagation algorithm is produced by Professor Amari. Then around the 1970s, from the making to the transformer funded by ChatGPT and the RNN system or neural networks and the self-attention mechanism is produced. Then, as you know, just making to the bots and some GPT system by OpenAI. Then it is very popular in the ChatGPT from the 1920s. 20s is GPT-3 and ChatGPT 3.5. Today is current status ChatGPT 4, as you know. Then in the future, we can get to the ChatGPT 5. This is a reflection of AI system. So we are just presenting to our approaches using to the AI, especially for focusing to the educational environment. Then today, just I present to the predicting student performance by our research. And the second is in Japan's next producing to the AI pilot school initiative using for the junior high school and high school like this. After that, Professor Yoshimine will produce another very new approaches. First of all, just I will present to the predicting student performance. Then at that time, using to the AI, then we just making to the learning design like this. Then this difference over each class time. Then we are just predicting to the student performance from the from 2, 3, 4, 5 classes, then we are predicting to the scores of each student. The difference is very important for the student. Then using the difference information to feedback to the, we can feedback to the student. Then we made using to the AI system to predicting to over the using the epoch time, then predicting to over the 90% or 80%. Sorry. 90% or 80% accuracy is we can get using to the, some complicated neural network system. Then we produced this paper at that time. Okay, the second topic is AI Pilot School Initiative by next, which is Ministry of Education. From the 2023 AI Pilot School Initiative, from just starting to the, then in this year, just making to the some third year's approaches. By next, as the generative AI spread rapidly, next published to the provincial guidelines for the use of generative AI in Japan. So based on these guidelines, next we'll design generative AI pilot schools. And my friend, who is Osaka University of Foreign Studies, who is named by Professor Unoki, support the just Hirakata City and Osaka City. Then we will present some topics of these approaches. In the Hirakata City, just leading DX high school project like this, selecting to the like this high schools, then making to the some topics of school system using the generative AI. One is using the generative AI in home learning and comprehensive how to utilize generative AI like this. Okay. Then one is using the generative AI in home learning and winter vacation assignment. And the other is a comprehensive how to utilize generative AI. One is using the generative AI in home learning. In the Japanese language course and the social language studies, just making to the full right review of the novel or the long memoirs, or interactive with generative AI to plan your later vacation trips, winter vacation trips. Then at this class, just how to utilize generative AI at first, like this, making to the some syllabus of this system. And the other is, next is making to the junior high school second grade. Let's propose a plan of a school trip using to the generative AI. Then the only restriction was number of days that specified, and student voice is it is true, and the ChatGPT creates a plan and sounds interesting. But when I actually looked into the travel magazines, I found that there were various restrictions that students find like this. Okay, second is Osaka City's approaches like this. Just we have no time to skip these approaches. Like this, Osaka City approach is like this. The same approach is using to the generative AI. Finally, is last year, just starting to the 2024 Air Pilot School Initiative, just selecting the 2 schools in the Hirakata City and Osaka City like this. At this time, as you know, in Japan, that Giga School programs just delivered to the PC to the each student, then making to the some target and the devices and purpose used for the in-class learning, homework, collaborative projects, online classes, and individual learning is at this purpose. They're making to some topics over in the Hirakata City and like this report. And the other approach is TomoLinks is using to the generative AI system for the focusing for the junior high school and the high school students by Minolta Corporation. This is very good system for the classes for the junior high school and the high school. At first, practical example of generative AI TomoLinks, then enter the keywords for the story, then making to the story like this. Okay. Then produced by this report. Sorry for the so much time. Then in the summary, under the Air Pilot School Initiative project led by the Ministry of Education, there are effective efforts to introduce the generative AI into the elementary school and the junior high school like this. As a result, the use of the generative AI enables more efficient classroom management, making it possible for the mentors, for others, rather than the teachers and conduct certain subject. Students, through the conventions with the generative AI, have begun to ask not only regular questions, but also share the personal concerns like this. Just a summary of these approaches. Okay. I will change it to the next approach.
To supplement Professor Kodama's presentation, I would like to talk about the educational use of AI in the humanities and the social sciences. And this is my introduce slide. First, let me introduce myself. My research interest is here. 3 areas of research interest. The first is educational technology, the second is Japanese language education, and the third is area studies. Please see the details at this slide. Given these areas of expertise, I consider myself a researcher of the pedagogy. And this is my work for Thailand. I used to provide one online course in 2019 when I was a postdoc. This is the first course that was provided to Thai MOOC from Japanese university, and this is also my outcome of my doctoral studies. So, my field of expertise is the humanities and the social sciences. Therefore, I will talk about AI from the perspective of humanities and social sciences in Japan. The humanities and social sciences are cautious about AI. Sometimes they are critical. Why is that? What do you think about that? Before generative AI came to the scene, there was an incident in Japan that showed strong opposition to AI. Do you know that? The project is named AI Misora Hibari in 2019. Do you know this project? This is a project to revive the famous Japanese singer Misora Hibari as an AI android. Why this project criticized? There are two reasons. First, it goes against the Japanese views of life and death. And the second, this is very important. People have strong resistance to their data being used and created without their permission after they die. It is a violation of the corporate right. And in fact, there is a similar case in Thailand, but now it's very short time, so skip. Do you know him? Yes, every Thai people know him, yes, okay. So, with the rise of generative AI in the field of law, there are concerns about over-data collection in deep learning. And the field of history, there are concerns about distortion of facts due to the hallucinations. And the field in the literature, there is a concern about creating works that imitate the characteristic of the literary masters. And in the field of education and foreign linguistics, there are concerns about the argument that teachers are unnecessary. So this is why LC has risen. What is LC? ELSE. As you know, LC stands for ethical, legal, and social issues. To utilize AI, it is important to find a way to solve LC. Considering better use of AI, LC Center established at Osaka, in Japan, Osaka University and Chuo University and other universities. And now Kyushu University not yet have a specialized center, but is working on the Faculty of Education and their other faculties. And for example, this is a project on AI regulation and ethical robot design at Kyushu University. And at Kyushu University's Institute for Advanced Research, the PR is not technology scholar, but legal scholar. This is the evidence that humanities and social sciences also play an important role in AI research. Additionally, based on LC, a new academic field called Digital Humanities in Attracting Attention in Japan. This discipline is research using information technology, including AI, has begun within the humanities. For example, there are many digital humanities projects running in Japan. And there are many projects, and this project is particularly noteworthy. This project is digitalization of classical Japanese text, cursive script recognition. And I'm sure that your country, ancient documents are handwritten and written in the cursive script. It's same in Japan. In particular, the alphabet for the Japanese language was only established about 125 years ago. So historical documents from before 20 centuries are difficult to decipher. For example, A in Japanese language, there are many patterns. So the Center for Open Data in Humanities, a Japanese research institute, has developed an application called MIO that converts cursive writing, a cursive script into modern Japanese characters. It was developed by a graduate student in the Graduate School of Literatures who wanted to read the oldest Japanese novel, Tales of Genji. In fact, the developer is not Japanese. She is an international student from Thailand. This is a new technology born from the soil of the humanities. In the field, my field of Japanese language education, AI is being used for example, essay feedback. In this way, AI provides feedback on the text written in Japanese based on their content and grammar. Sorry, this is very small. This is a feedback. And the second example, conversation training. AI will guide Japanese learners to improve their pronunciation. And the last example, adding easy Japanese subtitles to Japanese videos. This is mainly used in school education. The reason for converting Japanese into easy Japanese is there are many foreign children in nowadays, and it is not possible to convert into a specific language. Therefore, we use simple Japanese to promote understanding. By using AI for data-driven decisions in light of LC, resistance of AI is gradually fading. Now, there is a movement to utilize AI in education, considering its characteristics. Of course, I'm also working on utilized AI. This is the last slide. This is research I'm currently doing with the research grant. I would like to use AI facial analysis system, specifically facial expression, happy or sad or angry, and gaze, to support communication between people who speak different languages. One reason is I'm not good at verbal communication, but I think it would be so much easier if we could understand the other person's feelings through nonverbal communication. By inferring a person's emotion from their gaze and facial features, and breaking down language barriers, we can understand each other's feelings. I hope those systems will be a starting point for interaction between others. This is references. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Thank you.